Hello, Professor Rogers. Um, so basically, the young lady discussed in this video that, she talks about sleep and how we should get more than 8 hours of sleep, or else it can cause side effects. She said like type 2 diabetes, which is, very true. I mean, sleeping is very important. Without sleep, we can't live without sleep. It makes our body functions. I like how she gave an example, when you charge your phone, your phone needs battery. It needs to reach 100% for it to, run all day. Same thing, like she said, goes for humans. Basically, sleep is like our, rejuvenation. It rejuvenates our mind and, revives our energy. Because, when you're really tired and you go to sleep and then you wake up, you're energized, and you're ready for the day. No human on this earth can stay awake, probably more than like 1 or 2 days, or else you'll collapse. I feel like she needs to improve on, though, maybe like memorization. Instead of her looking down on her cards, I feel like, it should come more naturally speaking. Because what I've learned is, like, when you try to memorize what you're going to say, you're going to, like, start to overthink it, and you might say some words and stutter. So it's better for you to just, make it come from naturally here. You can obviously read your scripts, but at the same time, you shouldn't, like, memorize everything that you wrote down, because, once you can't really memorize every little thing that you wrote down. You could summarize it, and you can add different stuff to it to make it seem like more of a, natural speaking. Because what she looks like she's doing in the video is like she's reading off the cards and then, saying what's on the cards, which is not a wrong thing to do. But I feel like in the future she should maybe, try to memorize it a little bit more before just reading on the cards, and like let it come naturally speaking. She doesn't really have to memorize everything that she wrote down. It should come mainly from her, brain, and let her brain function naturally, because God gave us brains to function. And that's the beautiful thing about a brain is, we can put it to work. So she should do that next time. But at the same time, I think she did a pretty good job in explaining everything. She got straight to the point. She didn't really sugarcoat the information. So honestly, in my opinion, if I was the professor, I would give her a good grade. I wouldn't really not give her a bad grade, because she deserves more of a good grade, in my opinion. And for her to especially speak in front of public, like, that's kind of a hard thing to do. What, and these assignments are discussing is mainly about public speaking and how to speak better in public and why is it harder. That's a hard thing to do, in my opinion. But, shout out to her, honestly.